What's up, internet? It's Steve with Simple But Complex, and this is just a little drawn video on how I make my character models. This is Jeroni. He is a new character for my upcoming story, Through the Red Moon, and I hope you guys like him. And this is just going to be a short video, and you're going to see me draw him and put him together, and we're also just going to kind of chill and hang out for a little bit while I do it. So as you can see right now, the pen that I'm using, it looks a lot different than the pen I usually use, and this is my sketch pen. It's the Real Pencil pen in Clip Studio Paint. And literally I just use this because it has a nice pencil feel to it, and it lets me put down, you know, my rough shapes, my harsh lines, and not feel bad about what I'm doing, because I use the Real G pen to actually go over and, you know, put my finalized lines down. And one thing about me is, like, I don't like having like a whole bunch of layers in like the pre-phase anymore, because when I was on the iPad I used to have like the drawing layer, then I used to have the cleaned up drawing layer, then I used to have the line arts layer, then I used to have the finalized line arts layer. And now I'm at the point where it's like, we don't need all that. We got the models, and the models do make life easier, because as you can see what I just did, I changed the position because I was like, I don't like it. And when you're drawing by hand, it's so hard to do that because it's just like you spent so much time committing to figuring it out. Whereas now it's like, I can just put stuff where it needs to go, and if I don't like it, I can change it. And honestly, digital art has really changed the games for me as a comic book person. Sometimes I do feel bad because I'm like, oh, I don't draw traditionally as much. But, you know, I understand, like, it's just traditional drawing and art is so cool, and I love it because it's where I got my start, even drawing by hand. But like, once you have to do this like for real, and you got like page counts you're trying to meet, you're not trying to spend all day trying to figure out poses. You're just trying to go on to the next thing, and to the next thing, and to the next page. But as you can see here, like, I'm kind of finalizing this clothes and this design. And then one of the things that I really liked was his how he came together was his color scheme. You know, I was kind of curious how I was going to do that, but we made it work. And then yeah, as you can see, I'm just getting these hands together, and I don't want this to be one of those videos where I just kind of preach at you. You know, I want it to have some kind of value. So I actually went ahead and wrote out some thoughts and some topics for me to talk on. So the first one that we're actually going to talk on is how I organize my day as a creator. And as a creator, a big thing that helps me and what I do is actually to-do lists. Whether it's a to-do list on how I'm going to draw a page, whether it's a to-do list of how I'm going to handle my day once I get to my job, whether it's a to-do list on just how I'm going to clean up chores around my house. You know, it's just very important to have that to-do list and have a list of things that you're striving to get done or striving to do. It helps me a lot, and it also helps me balance my day and my life with my art projects, because now I know for a fact I'm carving out the time to get these things done and to get these things handled. Whereas before I was just kind of going with the flow of the day. And it's actually one of the few weird habits that helps me focus. And there's a whole bunch of others, like actually having to sit around and focus and lock in on what you want to do, having to have 50 other tabs open that all go to this place. And side note, as you can see, I originally did want his skin to be kind of purple, but it felt a little too Avatar-y, and it did look a little weird. So I just gave him natural, like, you know, dark skin, because I was like, that works and he looks better. But even skin tones is hard for me to kind of get right sometimes. And now this is me actually putting the switching it to monochrome, just because monochrome helps me out so much with shading. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of Bite the Dust, but that's another weird habit, like actually having to do the monochrome and get the shading and then going over. And this was actually a rushed piece, believe it or not, because I didn't really go as hard as I could have with the shading or the lighting or even the backgrounds or anything like that. I just really needed a proof of concept image. So yeah, you know, that's what you got. Yeah, and then as you can see, this is basically the final phase of really this drawing, and I'm really excited for Through the Red Moon to come out. You know, we're still working on Bite the Dust, and we're still trying to get that finished, but like, I will be kind of excited when I can go work on this story and have kind of my fun with it, because I've been thinking up so much stuff, and like just wanting to write and publish just seems like something that writing and publishing something new is something that I want to do, and I haven't published anything yet this year either. So, you know, I'm just really excited to get that first lick of, you know, what am I going to do? What am I going to put out there? But at the same time, this drawing is also coming to an end, because I remember actually shading it and putting it together. And yeah, like I said, we're pretty much done. I hope you guys do enjoy these behind the scenes videos. because like really it's just me, you know, doing what I do. But I thought I'd share the videos. I thought I'd share the long form videos with you guys. And if there's anything that you think would help make these better, or would just help make, you know, them more enticing, let me know and I'll gladly implement them or change them. But hope you guys take it easy. All right.